Hey, Dana. Hey, Mary. Anything new? My back. Jenna! About damn time you showed up. I haven't seen you in a few days. My back's still sore. From when I pulled it on Sunday. Pulled a muscle in my back on Sunday, and it's still. Anytime I have to stand up and sleeping. Lucky. See, anytime I have to stand up, it's like, ooh. Actually, speaking of the back pains, Advil has not been helping at all, but you never know. At some point, it might kick in and actually make me feel better. Other than that, what's new? What's new? I've been rewatching Carol and Tuesday. Lay on the floor and get walked on. Reaching arm out just to close the cabinet door and my back went out. Yeah, I was bending over at my sink. I was brushing my teeth. Like I brushed my teeth and I was just rinsing my toothbrush off, and just all of a sudden, yep, was doing absolutely nothing. Weirdly, the pain's actually been spreading a little bit. My hip and my leg have gotten a little bit sore past couple days. That might be because of the walk to the grocery store yesterday. Felt really bad the other day. It hurt my face real bad. Oof. Then I felt again on my back. Jeez. Hey, Anunnaki. You should try not falling. Ibuprofen never helps with anything. Yeah. Yeah, I find it doesn't really do much for me most of the time. Whenever I get like a sore neck or something like that. Neck gets a little bit stiffer, man. Not sore, just. Hey, Joanna. Feels like you could use a nice crack. Hey, Alice. Why not yoga? Because I'm lazy and I don't know. How am I tonight? I'm surviving. So the past few days, past couple nights, past couple days, I've been fully yoga is the best exercise for you. Probably any movement, but also for the ability. I know. I probably should. Any pizza? Nah, I haven't had pizza in a while. Sciatica for the first time a couple months ago. That was brutal. Yeah. It goes from your back into your rear end and in your leg. Yeah, I mean it's not intense pain or anything like that. You know, it's just a soreness. That's just like irritating rather than it's irritating more than anything else. It's just like it's when am I getting that in a hoodie? Probably not until the end of the year. I'll be lucky if I get it. Like, I'll be lucky if it gets here by January. Like, in all honesty, I'm not expecting to get it even this year. Bought a massage cushion because new chair with heat and it works wonders. Yeah, I probably should get something like that, but the most recent update on it, leaving from departure country. So it is shipping from China. It looks like it is going to be leaving China shortly. And yes, Zach, it is actually coming from China. When I get the hoodie, will I organize the closet? No. Yeah, it is coming from China, which means, you know, however long it takes for the actual ship to leave, because I mean, it's going to be they're going to fill up a full ship, and then depending on whether it goes to Vancouver or sometimes they're faster than you think. Sometimes the estimated delivery date is December 27th. It is estimated December 27th. The thing is, it's the holidays. It's December. Make an unboxing on video? Yeah, I probably will. Hey, Nessa. I probably will do that. Yeah, I mean it's December and nothing ships quickly this month. Because there's so much being shipped. Hi, Angie. Pick it up from China. I mean, too late for that. It's already on the ship. Oh, is she being shipped from China as well? Rara. Word on the street. What was that boat that got the Ever something? The ship that got stuck in the Suez Canal a couple of years back, and for some reason everyone was cheering it. Evergreen, right? Yeah, the Evergreen. She gonna be on the Evergreen? It was weird. Like everyone was cheering that ship. Like it's one of those weird things where it's like, causing all sorts of economic problems, but also causing a lot of inconvenience for a lot of people who were like waiting on ship. And for some reason, everyone was just like, "Yay for the ship that got stuck!" The internet is weird sometimes. All times. The internet is weird. What are my thoughts on cruise ships? Fucking disgusting. Cruise ships are disgusting. They're just, they breed bacteria like nothing. It's everyone gets food poisoning and oh, they're gross. They're horrible. Virals, like, just super spreaders for any sort of viruses or anything like that. Oh, lots of people get sick aboard ships. Exactly. Remember the cruise ships that have almost sank? Yep. Worse, the ones that get stuck, like the ones that the poop. Yep, I remember. I was just thinking about that, Joanna. The poop cruise. They couldn't get into the dock, so the ship was just overran with shit. And I'm pretty sure that's happened a couple times. Like I think it's happened a few times where ships have just been overrun with shit. I don't know why anyone goes on a cruise ship. Hey, Lady Sunflower. Every so often I'll see, I guess like once a year, I suppose. Every year there's a Star Trek cruise. Like so, like every year I'll see people talking about the Star Trek cruise, and be like, "Oh man, that would be so cool." Wait, no, when cruise ship. Fuck that noise. Hey, no, people eat like pigs at the cruise buffets. Yeah, it's like even a Star Trek cruise. Hey, PK, does not actually sound appealing to me. I love Star Trek, but even that, I'd be like, nope, not a chance in hell. Few people that have disappeared from ships while out at sea. Yep. They probably go to join mermaids. Hey, Trevor. They're probably just going to join mermaids. Who can blame them, right? Blame the heron. Lucky. I'm jealous. I want to see that movie so bad. But Cornwall fucking sucks. Well, I mean, I wouldn't be able to go tomorrow anyway. I'm working tomorrow. Skipping and seeing a movie is better for my mental health. I mean, probably. Sorry, I can't come into work. There's a Ghibli movie. Well, that's understandable. Have I thought about Kitchener? In what sense? Like in general? Not very often? I have not thought about Kitchener very often, I will admit. I'm aware of Kitchener with medical help. Oh, for that. Yeah, I mean, once I'm ready to start my transition, I'm probably going to be Kitchener is probably was that the place? Yeah, I can't remember if it was Kitchener or might have been a different city. Might have been Kitchener though. Yeah, once I'm ready to start my transition, yeah, it's probably what I'll end up doing. Canada pay for it, or you have to pay? I am not entirely sure, Anunnaki. I haven't looked too deep into the details on what's covered in terms of transition care here in Ontario. Such a long way in Canada. That's true. I mean, to be fair, it's a long wait everywhere. Surgery? I don't think I'd ever get surgery. I just I'm not comfortable with surgery in general. But yeah, Joanna, it's I from what I've heard, it's a long wait everywhere for transition care. Like it seems to be a big thing in the US as well. Waiting 3 years for doctor, 22 to 10 years. Yeah. Yeah, it's dread. Need to get on a wait. I need to get back on a wait list for a local, not even physician, just for like a general, just like general practitioner, just like a family doctor. I need to get on the wait list for that. I waited like 3 years. Like the last time I waited 3 years to get or 2 years. Couple years. Yeah, like in Ottawa, I was on the wait list for a couple years for a family doctor. They contacted me like February of February of this year. Like it would have been it would have been like sort of early 2021 that I got on the wait list, and they contacted me right as I was in the midst of preparing to move back to Cornwall. Shittiest timing possible. So yeah, that was irritating. Medicine sucks. Healthcare sucks everywhere. And thing is, like, I pay enough attention. Is it because Canada doesn't have enough doctors? We don't. We absolutely don't. That is definitely a huge problem. Is there transition by summer? I have no idea. No, genuinely no idea. Yeah, I mean, Canada absolutely does not have enough doctors. Um, and we haven't in a long time. But here's the thing. I pay enough attention to have picked up that this is basically a global problem. You know, like, it's not, there's nothing uniquely, there's nothing really unique about Canada's healthcare issues. A lot of countries are having the same problems. And that does include the US. Doesn't have enough doctors either. What the US has is a really shitty health insurance system that disincentivizes people from going to the doctor. But even then, I see a lot of people complain about having to wait to see a doctor in the US as well. And you know, UK, see it all the time in the UK, and especially under the Conservatives. The Conservative Party has absolutely wrecked the NHS. And ER, you wait, yeah. The funds keep getting cut. Yeah, which is weird. Like, it's, yeah, fund healthcare. It's a pretty fucking important thing. Cut police budgets and put that money back into healthcare. Wait 3 months to see a sleep doctor? How many people in my town have sleeping issues? To be fair, depending on the population of your town, it's possible that the doctor may be seeing people in other cities as well. It might, like, it's possible that it might be something where he's serving multiple municipalities. Hey, ugly hobo. Have to work in 4 hours? Yeah, I just got off work. May not show up tomorrow. Every day I wake up and wish I could justify taking the day off. I needed back surgery. There were only 4 surgeons in Canada to do it. Yeah. Yes, I mean, a lot of specialists do end up serving, you know, multiple cities or entire regions, or you know, whatever. So they do a lot of traveling. So it's just like, if it takes 3 months to see a specific specialist, it might be that because that's when the specialist is due to be back in town. Taking my vacation days off already? I have not. Sake of management. May quit. I'd recommend having another job lined up before you do quit. But yeah. But no, I have not taken my vacation days yet. but like you need permission for your, you need approval for your vacation days. So I can't just like wake up and be like, "Hey, I'm taking a vacation day today." To take a sick day, but you only get a certain number of those, and at some point they do expect you to have medical note if you're going to be taking multiple days in a short period. I did take I did take last Sunday or this past Sunday off, so I have booked some vacation days. I'm gonna take a week off in January. Mental health isn't worth me working at such a toxic environment. Restaurant business, yeah. Yeah, I don't blame you, hobo. I could never work in food services. Like that is something that I would not be able to handle. I'm aware enough of my limitations to know that I would not be able to handle that. Yeah, it's rough because I also had to calm everyone down, pick up slack, and it's rough because you need a job to survive. To have another closet. I do have another closet. I don't use it. I just all my clean clothes are in a hamper. Like I've got like a basket that I put all my clean clothes in, and like as in I've got like a laundry bag that I put my dirty clothes in. So I got like a bag for my dirty laundry and a basket for my clean laundry. No need to put any of it away. Cold tooth. Would I work in an airport? That'd probably be too stressful for me. That'd probably like that sounds like it'd be really stressful. Depends on the job, but yeah, I suspect a restaurant or an airport, probably not. And I imagine routine can be very difficult in a restaurant because it's you're getting a variety of orders throughout the day. And different number of orders at different times, and I imagine it's just really hard to find a routine in that sort of thing. How much money do I make? Right now I'm making like 100 a month. 100 isn't enough. Exactly. Yeah. like I'd make more if I was doing other content. Am I in the middle class? No, I don't. I don't think I'm middle class. Another one of those games. What games? Like visual novel. Another of the visual novels. How many hours? Thursdays. We do. I do visual novels on Thursdays. Every Thursday. And then I've got like my recorded games on Tuesdays and Fridays. Where am I working now? I don't want to say the name of the company. It is a customer service job, primarily emails and live chats with some phone calls. Trudeau's successful. It's not just Trudeau. This goes back decades. Like the destruction of the middle class goes back to the 80s. Like this is something that's been 40 years, been going on for 40 years. What to do with this taxing? Again, like I disagree. There's been a war on the middle class for 40 years. Because there's been a war on labor for 40 years. Rather it Trudeau than Trump. Hey, Scrape Goat. I would like to see Trudeau resign. Not run for re-election. Ideally, the NDP would win, but I mean, they're not going to. Because I mean, even a lot of people who would probably prefer the NDP vote Liberal in order to, because they feel the Liberals have a better chance against the Conservatives than the NDP do. Bill Maher in the news again? Who fucking cares? Bill Maher's douchebag. Who cares what he has to say? Bill Maher and Elon Musk for Kent. What a shock. Couple right-wing libertarian douchebags shaking hands. Shock. Bill stated Trump. Did he? He said Trump 2024? So has he actually finally taken the mask off and admitted that he's just a fucking Republican who likes weed? He's just admitting now that he's just a Republican who likes weed, because that's what he's been for the past 20 odd years. Trump's a fucking awful. Trump is fucking garbage. Trump 2024 is only good if the 2024 is the year of his death. Trump 19 whatever to 2024. That'd be great. Fucking shitty ass person. Just, you know what bugs me? Here's the thing that pisses me off most about Trump, I think. He's a con man, but he's not actually a good con man. Like, he's legitimately a bad con man, and people just make the conscious decision to be conned. What was conned? Everything about him. He's a serial liar. Like, he's incapable of being honest. What do you like it? Fucking everything for decades. Like this, and like this is going back decades. The first year he appeared on the Forbes 500 list, his first ever appearance on the Forbes 500 list, he lied his way onto it. He called up the guy who was putting it together and said, "Hey, here's my net worth." Years later, people looked into it and were like, "Wait a minute. He wasn't worth that much at that point." One of his golf courses, he's got a sign about like, you know, some Civil War battle that happened. Except, nope, didn't fucking happen. So weird. Oh, a lot of people hated Trump. A lot of people hated Trump before that. You want to know? Everybody, no, New Yorkers hated Trump. Everyone in New York knew Trump was an asshole. Yet somebody came because they were contractual. If you wanted to film in one of Trump's properties, you were required to have him cameo. Literally, that's genuinely, like, he put that in the clause. Like, if you wanted to film on one of his properties, you had to film him doing a cameo. Because he was desperate for the approval of Hollywood. He was absolutely desperate for it. It's all he ever wanted. Trump University. Yep, Trump University. What a goddamn scam that was. Just a complete and total scam. Like so much of his shit. I'm alone getting rid of the Trump scene. Good. Trump stakes. Yep. Politicians are correct. Anyone who isn't. So here would be my answer to that. There is corruption, and then there's corruption. On some level, yes, every politician, on some level, Trump did what was best for himself. At every single point, Trump did what was best for himself. That's all he cares about. All he has ever cared about is himself. No, he fucking didn't. Trump didn't do jack shit for the U.S. But yeah, it's like, Trump is a compulsive liar, and he always has been. This economy was booming. Right, but I mean, the economy had been picking up under Obama. White House corruption. Oh, fuck that noise. He brought his fucking kids in to help run the government without them getting security approval. Jared, did Jared Kushner ever actually get his security approval? I don't think he actually did. Like, I'm pretty sure Jared Kushner never actually got approved for security clearance. You know, like, Trump never had one war. Yeah, because he didn't. Because he basically just let strongmen do whatever the fuck they wanted. Where was I when Obama was elected? I was working at StarTech back then. After I bring Coke to the White House. Russia versus Ukraine. Thing is, Trump would not have stopped Russia from going into Ukraine. Like it's he just would have let Putin do whatever he wanted. And Israel versus Palestine, again, same thing. Trump would not be doing anything about Israel bombing Gaza, which is same thing. I mean, Biden is doing nothing about Israel bombing Gaza as well. So I'm not going to defend Biden on any of this shit. Absolutely, he would. And he, frankly, wouldn't even be paying lip service to the Palestinian civilians. You know, like, Biden is paying lip service to the Palestinian civilians being killed. Trump wouldn't even do that much. You know, the absolute faintest of praise for Biden. You know, damning Biden with the absolute faintest theoretical praise possible. He is at least paying some vague type of lip service to the Palestinian civilians being bombed, while Trump would not even do that much. What's Canada doing? Jack shit. Oh, Trudeau's fucking dropped the ball as well. Like, Trudeau made an incredibly mild comment about, you know, urging Israel to use maximum restraint. You know, Israel should use maximum restraint. Got immediately called out by Netanyahu, and he immediately backed the fuck off. So, if you think I'm praising how Canada's dealing with Israel bombing Gaza, fuck no. So, yeah, absolutely no praise for Trudeau in this situation. He's a puppet. I mean, he's a Western politician. Solution to these. I mean, step one: get the fuck rid of Netanyahu and his entire fucking government. Frankly, like in all honesty, get rid of that entire goddamn party. Netanyahu is a fucking war criminal, and he has been for decades. And like horribly corrupt as well. Like Netanyahu was on the verge of being arrested for corruption, like removed from office for gross corruption. Anti-Israel? I'm not anti-Israel. Anti-Netanyahu. And opposed to his entire Likud party. But yeah, like Netanyahu was on the verge of being removed from office for gross corruption before October 7th happened. Now he gets to be a war hero, war president. President during wartime, so he gets to stay in office and do whatever the fuck he wants. He gets to continue being grossly corrupt. Well, because he's murdering Palestinians, and that's what matters. On a side note, related to Netanyahu, Hamas probably would not have the power, would not have the strength that it has right now if it weren't for Benjamin Netanyahu. Netanyahu spent the past 16 years propping up Hamas as a way of preventing the Palestinian, the PLO, as a way of preventing the Palestinian Authority in the West Bank from taking any sort of political power in Gaza. Netanyahu is dedicated to preventing a two-state solution. He does not want a two-state solution. He does not want Palestine to have any sort of political power at all. So he spent 16 years propping up Hamas to keep the Palestinian Authority out of Gaza. That was his stated goal. This is not conspiracy theory shit. This is shit that Netanyahu had admitted to. This is shit that he talked openly about. This is known. So, yeah. Honestly, if I'm a world leader right now, I'm calling for Netanyahu to go be tried in the Hague. Or at the very least, to leave office. There is no peace while Netanyahu's in office. It's impossible. Because he does not want peace. And his party does not want peace. And it's not just Netanyahu, his entire political party. That entire political party needs to leave office. There is no peace between Israel and Palestine as long as they are in office because they do not want it. They want to get rid of the Palestinian people. They want to take all that land for themselves. They want to get rid of the Palestinian people so that they can have that land for themselves. A lot of world leaders should be at the ICC right now. Yep. Yep, pretty much. You know what I mean? Still job hunting? Not yet. Now, like I said, I'll probably start it sometime in the new year. Probably sometime in January. I expect that I will start looking for a different job. What are my thoughts on NATO? I don't know. Hard to tell if it even really still has, if NATO itself really still has a purpose. Customer service? I don't know. I think some sort of like data entry would probably be better for me. Why January? Oh, it's just because it's the holidays right now. It's entirely just because I'd feel like really bad, uh, leaving right in the middle of the holiday season. It is entirely just because of the holidays. It just feels like this is not the time to be looking for a different long-term job. Yeah, I feel sometime in January you start looking would be when you start looking for something long-term. With her, I don't know. Ask her. I will say it's going to be a weird set of days. I work Christmas Eve. She's private now. I am very private regarding her because I kind of have to be. So yeah, I'll be working Christmas Eve, have Christmas Day off, and then I'll be working Boxing Day. So it's going to be kind of weird. I've only got the one day off, which yeah. I mean, well, the fact that you dumped me, that shit happens. And beyond that, I mean, that's like the thing I will say is that like there's off-camera shit too. Like there's like we we were friends off camera for a long we were friends off camera for a long time before she ever got on camera, and we remained friends off camera while she was on camera. So it's like judging solely by what you're seeing on camera. It's like it's. I mean, there was way more to. There was a lot that that people were not privy to. Honestly, I don't even know what she did on camera that was so bad. The time she told you to shut up and get out for no reason. I mean, it's fair. Fuck you. Fuck you for getting mad at her on my behalf for that. Like, I'm the one who gets to decide if that was. Who gets to decide if I'm mad. You know? That shit was whatever. Honestly, that shit. I mean, yes, it was uncomfortable. She was wasted. Like, that was one of those things where it's like, ooh, she is really wasted. I was more just uncomfortable because, like, of how drunk she was. Was that the wine night? Yeah, she had been. Yeah, that night she had drank way too much. That was the drunkest I'd seen her in a long time. That one she had drank way too much that night. I was uncomfortable because I was concerned about her. The kiss was whatever. Fuck it, gives a shit. It was more just this is more just a this is really concerning. And then people making a big deal out of it and getting offended on my behalf. I didn't. I wasn't upset about the kiss. Jesus Christ. Got her water. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I tried to be there for her. As I recall, was that the night that she also like that she ended up like throwing up all over the bathroom? I'm trying to remember if that was the night that she just threw up like all over her bathroom, and I just threw down some paper towel. I didn't clean it up. I wasn't gonna clean that shit up, but I at least threw down some paper towel to soak up some of it in the vent. In the vent. Yeah, I just threw down paper towel just to soak up to at least try to soak up some of the worst of it. Yeah. The actual cleaning was up. The actual cleaning of it was up to her. Why was she drunk? I don't. I think she just felt like having a few drinks, and she had more than she should have. Was what it came down to. Like it was just she wanted to have some drinks and have fun on stream, and she drank way more than she should have. At least from what I can remember. You bring drinks now on stream? I don't, because I don't drink. Because I don't like the taste or effects of alcohol. I just don't enjoy alcohol, so I don't. Everything I've been drinking. Yep, yep, I did. Yeah, well, 18. Yeah, when I was 18, 19, a couple times I yeah, had a bunch of drinks and threw up either that night or in the morning. I think it's usually on like 5 or 6 beers. Like I could have like 6 beers. Like there were nights when I had like 6 beers, which I did very rarely. I did it very rarely. You ate tropical fish. Damn, more hardcore than I thought. And remember, these are Canadian beers we're talking about. Blacked out. Never blacked out from drinking. Hot chocolate? I don't actually. Yeah, we're talking Canadian beers. Half dozen of those. Half dozen fucking cans of Bud Light. I'll, I'll admit, a can of Bud Light would probably make me throw up for a very different reason. Miss Swiss Chalet so much. I think I've had Swiss Chalet in the past couple years. I think I've had it once or twice in the past couple years. It's not something I eat very often. Micheladas? No. Never liked their sauce and everyone loves it. Yeah, I have so little memory of Swiss Chalet. I think the problem is that that kind of chicken, it's fine. Yeah. Put it in front of me. I can eat it. It's fine. It's it's chicken, sure. But it's not, like quarter chicken or whatever. Yeah, it's just, it doesn't really, there's nothing really exciting, special about it. There's better kinds of chicken. There's better preparations for chicken. So yeah, Swiss Chalet, it's fine. It's fine. Did I drink in college? No, no. By college, I'd because bear in mind, I didn't go to college until my late 20s. Hey, JJ. Like I didn't drink. Like I didn't actually attend college until my late 20s. So, um, and by that point, I'd already, was walking past the point where it's like, I don't actually fucking like beer. It's like I don't even fucking like alcohol. Why am I drinking this shit? I don't actually enjoy it. Fuck it. College is like now with AI. Did I feel old in college? Kinda, but there were other people in my class who were as old and even older. Because bear in mind, it was a library technician program. So most of my class was younger than me than I was, but there were a couple people my age and older. Anywho, I'm gonna get going for tonight. Gonna end the stream and watch a couple videos, and then watch a little bit more of Carol and Tuesday, because I'm making my way back through rewatch of Carol and Tuesday and loving it. So, good night for now, everybody.